Please stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
To the democracy.
To the democracy. Okay, thank you, Mr. Tripp.
And to the turkey that was saved.
All right, good evening, folks. Let us introduce ourselves, please, all the way to the far left.
Jason Dragani, alternate.
Gaspo Bimba.
Richard Tripp, board member.
Crystal Morin, secretary.
Lynn Perkins, the chair.
Craig Corbett, vice chair.
Donald Burgess, member.
Jim Dietzel, alternate.
Far right, Code Enforcement Officer.
Carrie Owen.
Thank you very much, Ms. Owen. And to the back, we have our clerk is Eileen Boudreau. Thank you. A little slow. I have a quota. I can only remember so many names in a night.
Are you
That's it.
Are you having a-
This week I'm going to give both.
I'm tapped
you
out.
having a Joe attack?
No, just too many names in the day, and that was it. I almost forgot Ms. Owen's name. Thankfully, she remembered her name. All right, so just some announcements. In the event of emergency, please exit the rear of the room, shut off your cell phones, iPhones, iPads, so on and so forth. We're audio, video recorded, so anything you can say and do will be held against you, and we're scheduled to terminate at 10 p.m. and wish not to use all 3 hours for one case. So with that being said, case number 25-143, Michael Horn, please come forward. I think you have representation there. You are good.
Do I just go here?
You do.
Perfect.
Yeah. You are with Lavelle?
Yeah, so Lavelle is the surveyor that was going
Just
to help with us.
have a seat.
Yep.
Speak into the microphone.
Is this better?
That is better, yes.
Perfect.
So go ahead and introduce yourself. And what we ask for, by the way, is that you can read your introduction page, but we want the 5 criteria read for the record first.
You got it.
Okay?
Yep.
And then we'll browbeat you with questions, and likewise, you can browbeat us with answers, okay?
Sounds good.
We're hard to get along.
You do.
Yes, so my name is Michael Horn. My wife and I moved to Derry back in May of 2019, and what we're looking for is a variance. And what I can go through is, like you asked, I'll read the letter, and then I will go through our answers to those 5 questions, and then we can go back and forth. So the letter, the opening letter we have says...
Okay, so I'm just going to ask you, just read the title page and then the 5 criteria, then you can tell us about it.
Title page?
Criteria is
I see, okay, good.
And then
Forgive me.
Title page, confirming this one?
Yep.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so I hereby apply for a hearing requesting a variance to the terms of Article 1, Section 165-48B, dim reg. Name of applicant, Michael Horn. Mailing address, 14 Gator Drive. Telephone, 603-841-0550. Owner of property, same. Mailing address, same. Location of property, 14 Gator Drive, tax map 3, lot 160-31. Proposal. This proposal involves a series of home improvements, one of which is at, a 20-foot addition to the right side of the house, being 11.2 feet, where the setback is 15-foot requirements.
sorry, now you can just dive right into your letter.
Okay, this guy?
Or the one with the 5 criteria.
You got it, yes. Thank you for the help on this, I appreciate it. All right. Number 1, the variance will not be contrary to the public interest because the proposed addition is modest in scale and maintains the character of the surrounding residential neighborhood. The home sits approximately 100 feet back from the road and is well buffered by existing vegetation. The requested 3.8-foot variance from the side setback, 15-foot requirement, 11.2 proposed is minimum and does not encroach upon any public space or road frontage. Furthermore, the abutting neighbor most affected by this addition is in full support of the proposal and will be submitting a letter to that effect. 2, the spirit of the ordinance is observed because, I just need one sip of water, sorry about this.
Problem.
The intent of the ordinance is to ensure adequate spacing between structures for safety, privacy, and aesthetic consistency. The proposal maintains these goals. The addition will not create overcrowding or negatively impact neighboring properties. It is a continuation of the existing building line, which is currently 28.2 feet from the property line, and helps the property function better for a growing family without increasing height or changing the character of the home. 3. Substantial justice is not done because granting the variance allows the homeowners to make necessary improvements to a modestly sized home that has become inadequate for their family's needs. Denial of variance would impose a significant hardship on the family by limiting essential living space and storage, while granting it confers no harm to the public or abutters. The benefit to the applicant clearly outweighs any potential detriment to the community, which in this case, there is none. 4. The values of surrounding properties are not diminished because the proposed addition is in keeping with the scale and style of homes in the neighborhood and will enhance the appearance and functionality of the home. By improving the home's livability and curb appeal and matching architectural features, such as the proposed farmer's porch, it will likely have a neutral or even positive impact on surrounding property values. Importantly, the nearest affected abutter supports the project, confirming it will not negatively impact their property. 5. Literal enforcement of the provisions of the ordinance would result in an unnecessary hardship. A. Special conditions exist that distinguish this property from others in the area. I. No fair and substantial relationship exists between the general public purposes of the ordinance provision and the specific application of that provision to the property. The ordinance intends to preserve neighborhood spacing and prevent overcrowding. However, the proposed addition is consistent with the existing line of the house and is set back over 11 feet from the property line, causing no harm to the neighborhood or intent of the zoning regulation. This lot is also modest in size, 1.1 acres, and the existing home built in the 80s, which is skewed in a way that limits reasonable expansion in the area where a garage would go. While the septic system is on the left, making it unreasonable to reconfigure the house layout to put the garage/kitchen on the other side of the home at this point, limiting the options for functional expansion without some dimensional relief. 2, the proposed use is a reasonable one. Yes, the proposed use, a single-family home with a modest addition and garage for a growing family, is entirely reasonable. The additions are designed to improve the quality of life for the family while maintaining the residential character of the neighborhood. B, if the criteria in subparagraph A are not established, an unnecessary hardship will be deemed to exist if the property cannot be reasonably used in strict conformance with the ordinance. Due to the home's small or original footprint, 34 by 24, and the lot's limited developable area to the right side of the existing dwelling, strict conformance with the 15-foot side setback would unreasonably restrict the family's ability to expand their living space and add a garage, both typical, reasonable expectations for a single home or single family residence in this district. A variance is necessary to enable this modest functional use of the property. One more sip of water, please.
And then after that, you are free to elaborate in your own words.
Perfect. Yeah. So what we're looking to do here, sorry, back into the microphone. Again, in just plain old words, we're looking to expand slightly upon our kitchen and add a garage. We've noted a few items in the additional letter, right? So this will allow additional storage space. We can keep the children's bikes. So my wife and I have 3 children, 5-year-old twins and a 2.5-year-old little guy. We're always at home playing, and the inside is just unfortunately a little small for what we're looking to do, or what we currently do. So we're thinking that the little expansion to the kitchen, the added space in the garage would greatly benefit the house and a few of the other items that we outlined. Excuse me. So if you don't mind, I can just go through and read this for you. Perfect. So, dear Derry Zoning Board, we are requesting a variance to allow for a small expansion of our home and the addition of a single bay garage. As a family of 5, our living space has become very limited, especially in the kitchen and dining areas where we spend most of our time together. These changes are modest, but they would make a big difference for us day to day. The single bay garage would give us a safe place to park during the winter and some much needed storage for bikes, tools, and seasonal items. It would also help keep our driveway clear and safer for the kids when they play outside. We've done our best to plan this project so that it fits with the look and scale of the neighborhood. Our goal is simply to make our home more functional, not to make it larger than it needs to be. More than anything, this project will allow us to stay in Derry, where our children have grown up and built friendships. We love this community and want to remain here as they go through high school. Again, thank you for the time to review this, and let me know if you have any questions.
So your garage is going on you have 2 additions here you're doing, right?
Correct. So on the right-hand side, we will have a garage. So right in front of where the white car is, kind of where you can see that snow, we're looking to have the single bay garage on the map. Thank you very much for bringing this up. I do appreciate that. Correct. So the single bay garage will go in there. And then the other renovation will be on the opposite side, and that'll be a great room where we'll have more indoor, essentially play space for the children. Our living room is limited in shape and size, so what we're looking to do is make more available family living enjoyment space. We want to put spaces for desks for the children, so when they come home and they want to do their schoolwork, they have a very specialized, dedicated space so they don't have to be distracted by everyone else in the house. So yes, correct. We are looking for 2 separate renovations, 1 on each side.
68 feet long will be the total length of the house?
Correct.
3 small kids.
Yeah,
I don't
relatively small
blame you.
kids.
68 feet, it's a long way to get away from the children.
No, that's not necessarily the point of this. We do like to play with them, so I think I'm the biggest kid we have, so I'm looking for more space to be able to play with the kids inside the house, run around and chase them. Oh yeah, that's neat how updated it is. You can see a little bit of the garden. So the children love to garden. So our little Piper, her favorite thing are tomatoes. So she'll go out, we'll pick the tomatoes, eat them. Our little son Theo likes to pick them. We do have a chicken, so he likes to pick them and bring them into the back to play with the chicken and try to feed the little tomatoes to the chicken.
The 20-foot addition, that's the garage. Are you doing a second story with that?
Correct. Yep, we are doing a second story on top of that.
Okay. Are you okay. And it looks like you're staggering the front wall on the 300 square foot area. You're stepping that back a bit?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I have nothing further if anybody else on the board does.
What are you looking to do with the second floor of the garage, out of curiosity?
Yeah, so the second floor, what we're looking to do is right now, you can see on the right-hand side of the star, Piper and Wesley, the twins, that is their bedroom. And as they grow up, we want to be able to provide them both their own bedroom. So what we're looking to do is over the top of the garage, split that into 1 bedroom for Piper, and then 1 bedroom for Theo and Wesley, the 2 boys.
And on the other end, are you going to do a second floor on that as well?
No, so not a second floor. It'll just be a high roof or a lofted area, a play area. I do have actual plans if you would like. And again,
Yeah.
I really do appreciate you bringing this up here.
Well, just kind of, so stay put for a
Yeah.
second, but, just kind of getting a feel for this.
Yep.
Of course, some of the question becomes hardship, so we're looking to define that accurately.
Got it.
And that kind of goes back to the 20-foot expansion.
Yeah, so this view is actually perfect to walk through what we want to do with what we're calling just the great room on this side. So we're going to expand out and up partially, so the loft of the roof will come in under the window, so we still have a window, get additional sunlight in our, what is and will continue to be our master bedroom. So it will not be a second floor, it will just be a tall single floor on that side.
Kind of a vaulted ceiling?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. And 20-foot wide garage, single bay, it's kind of wide for a single bay. Any particular reason you're going to 20-foot wide?
Yeah, so we also know some of the additional storage space on the inside, having additional space for the toys, the different tools, little snow blower and what have you, just to make it easy access when we want to get out into the driveway supply. Yep. And also, in essence, we can come in and drop our boots and our coats and go inside and not make too much of a mess on the inside with the 3 different children, myself included.
On the side, you're going to do the 300 square foot addition. The grade slopes away from the house pretty significantly. Pretty good drop there.
Yes, yep.
And so if the house had been pushed closer to that side, could have created excess construction necessity, I imagine.
Correct, yep.
Okay, I'm all set. Anybody else have any questions? Mr. Tripp?
You have chickens?
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
Do you have a rooster?
we do not.
Good.
I think they're way too annoying in neighborhoods, and we
I
don't want to
agree.
torture our neighbors. Absolutely. Yep.
I have a neighbor that used to have a rooster.
You used to?
Yeah, I would show up at every council meeting to complain.
Yeah.
And they
Oh,
would
it's a
say
huge
there's nothing they
nuisance.
can do.
Really?
Really? Well,
Gotcha,
I
that's
don't
fair.
know your kids, but it might be that case, you know.
You all set with the livestock questions, Mr. Tripp? Mr. Burgess, anything?
No, you answered all my questions before I asked them.
All right, Mr. Dietzel?
No, thank you.
Gentleman down the left, anything from you?
I actually do have a question. So what would it, being a single stall at 20 by 24, what's the difference between that and a two-bay garage?
About 4 feet.
4 feet, be 24 by 24?
Yeah, 2 feet, 22 would probably be the minimum I think you'd want to go for a two-car. And even that's kind of cramped.
Okay. Gotcha.
Mr.
You sure you don't want to put a shed up right while you're working on it?
No, we're all good with sheds.
All right, Mrs. Owen, you have anything you'd like to add?
So Mr. Horn did a great job going through his application, explaining the project. This is located in the LDR district, which requires 15-foot minimum side setback. It's also a 3-acre minimum property, but this property we would consider as pre-existing non-conforming, where it's just over an acre, and served by private well, private septic. That addition, the 300 square foot addition on the left side of the home, that's single story, that does, they're not seeking a variance for that, nor there'll be I believe, a proposed farmer's porch along the front of the house as
Correct.
well.
Yep.
Those fall and comply within the setback conditions, so it's just the variance for the garage addition.
Is that about it?
That's it, thank you.
Great,
I guess-
thank you very much. Any questions for code enforcement? Mr.
No, I
Tripp?
actually have a question for you again.
Yes.
I see where the well is. Do you have a septic
Yeah, so we have a septic in the front. Yep.
in the front? Oh, all right. Thank you. I guess I should have looked a little closer.
It's easier to ask questions. You're good.
You all set, Mr. Tripp?
I am.
Very good, thank you. That being said, let's just make an official call to public, and we'll have some phone numbers there. Mr. Corbett can tackle those for us. Anybody who wishes to speak on this matter, both in person or remotely, this would be your opportunity to do so. Mr. Corbett, those phone numbers?
Yep, anyone at home who wishes to dial in, you're going to dial 646-558-8656. Your meeting ID is 323-909-140. Once you're in, you're going to press star 9 to raise your hand. And if you're having any technical issues, you're going to dial 603-845-5585.
Very good, thank you very much. So anybody in favor of this application, this would be your opportunity to come forward and be heard. That includes all those that might be remote. Seeing no one rise here in the room, anybody out there, Mr. Preventure?
Mr. Chair, seeing no one join in or rise at this time.
Awesome. So we'll make a call to anybody who is opposed to this application. This would be your opportunity to come forward as well. And that again applies to anybody who's remote.
Seeing none rise online, Mr. Chair.
And likewise, seeing no one rise here in the room, so we'll consider that we've met the statute for public input. That being the case, if no one has any other questions or the applicant has anything additional to add,
No, sir.
been fairly heard?
Yes, sir.
All right, good enough. That's why we're here. Okay, take a motion, go into deliberation,
Make that motion.
please. Thank
I
you.
second it.
Mr.
I had it.
Corbett has the motion. Mr. Tripp did the second, I believe, correct?
Give it to him.
All right, all in favor of going into deliberation, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none? All right, who wants to start off?
Go. I mean, everything respectfully, I think, listening to the story,
Can you speak in the mic?
yeah, listening to the story, I think I'm going to assume they don't have a small car, with 3 little kids. So thinking the type of vehicle that's required, you probably need at least a 14-foot, bay anyways, or a 14-foot wide garage. That would slightly keep them within it, but then to look to have any type of room there, this extra 6 feet that we're talking, you give them 2 to stay within, that's not going to be enough. I think the 6 feet that they're going to have, it's going to fall in on them anyways. You know how that gets with kids stuff. So Doesn't seem exorbitant to me. I don't really have an issue with it. I think it'll go well.
Okay. Mrs. Moran?
I agree, the between 20 or 16 to stay within, and side mirrors aren't cheap, so, like, that's all I can think of.
Unless you buy one of the new ones that folds in, yeah.
That's still
But they only fold in after you hit them.
Yeah,
I get it. I don't think the size is too much.
Mr. Burgess?
No, I see, it seems to, everything fits the way it should be. Little extra room in the garage to put the snow blower and bikes and stuff like that is pretty much what you need it for.
Mr. Tripp?
Well, so you bought this in 2019?
Nope. Deliberative.
What? Oh.
Deliberative.
Oh, all right, deliberative, blah. Well, I think it's a good idea.
Okay, I think that sums it up. Anything else?
Anybody?
You good? All right. Well, I think that, describing the geographic, or the grade, I'm sorry, makes the position of this house where it was at. And you could shrink this to get within the setbacks, but then it really becomes a cramped one-bay garage. I think inadequate for the fit of the neighborhood. So I think this makes sense, and I don't see an objection to it in my eyes, and sounds like the rest of the board's in line with that as well. Let's structure any conditions to the motion. Mr. Corbett, you have any suggestions there?
No, if approved, it's going to require the appropriate permits and inspections. I don't think there's anything else to add.
Great, thank you, Mr. Corbett. And so that being the case, we've structured the motion, we have input, and let's take a motion to come out of deliberative, please.
I'll make the motion to come out of
Thank you, Mr.
deliberative.
Burgess. Who wants to second that? Mrs. Moran?
I'll second it.
Thank you very much. All in favor of coming out of deliberation, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, we're out of a deliberation. Mrs. Moran, you have a motion to read.
I do, thank you. I make a motion on case number 25-143 for Michael Horn to grant a variance to the terms of Article 6, Section 165-48.b.4 of the Town of Derry zoning ordinance to allow the construction of an addition less than 15 feet from the side property line. Parcel ID 03160-031, zoned LDR, as presented with the following conditions. We have one, subject to obtaining all state and town permits and inspections, and that concludes the reading of the motion. I need a second.
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Tripp. That puts that motion on the floor and calls for a finding of fact.
Yes, the finding of fact for case 25-143. The board found that the applicant is requesting approval to construct a 20-foot by 22-foot addition aligned at the outside corners on the right side of the existing dwelling, located 11.2 feet from the side property line. Property is located in the low-density residential zoning district, which requires a 15-foot minimum setback to the side property line. The existing single-family, three-bedroom dwelling measures 1,600 square feet and is situated on approximately 1.1 acres of land, and the property is serviced by a private well and septic. If approved, the appropriate permits and inspections will be required, and the board also includes all facts found in the meeting minutes for this application and incorporates all meeting minutes into its finding of facts and decisions. Does anybody have any additions or addendums to make? Hearing none.
Seeing no gestures there. All right, that motion on the floor calls for us to push for a vote. All those in favor of moving this for a vote, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. Mrs. Moran?
I vote yes.
Mr. Corbett?
I vote yes.
Mr. Burgess?
I will vote yes also.
Very good. Mr. Tripp?
I vote yes.
Very good. And the chair votes yes as well, so that's a 5-0 affirmation of your application, Mr. Horn, so congratulations, you have prevailed. Anybody aggrieved by this decision has 30 days to ask this board for reconsideration. After that, recourse would be to Superior Court. Very good. Have a good evening.
Thank you very much.
Yep,
I assume I'm all set now?
you are, yeah.
I'm all set? Okay, awesome, perfect.
I would
Thank
wait
you very much.
30 days.
What's that?
I would wait 30 days, just.
Yes, before I get too excited, yes. Yep,
No.
perfect. Again, thank you very much for the time tonight.
Welcome,
Appreciate
take
it.
care.
Have a great night.
You too, thank you.
So do you have foxes in your area?
We do.
Do they-
And coyotes, they like to come in and yeah.
Do they harvest your chickens?
Nope, we learned from that once.
Do you sell eggs?
No, we could give some away though.
Glad you waited till the end of the meeting to ask.
Thank you very much.
Have a good one.
Okay, next up, we have approval of, well, actually, we have other business. We have our bi-monthly Town and Country magazine.
Yep.
No, thank you.
Mr.
I make a motion to give it to Donald.
I second that.
I don't want it, thank you.
All right. Next is the approval of minutes for November 6, 2025.
I'm going to make a motion to table those minutes to the next meeting.
Very good, thank you. Have a second, please?
A second.
Thank you, Mr. Tripp. All in favor of that motion, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, we have one case lined up for next meeting, correct?
Correct. Yes,
And
I think
we
you
may
like
work
that.
on some extracurricular things here in the next few days, so.
There was a question, there was something about tablets, or everything's going to be put on?
Teams.
Huh?
The Teams drive.
Yeah,
So yeah, if you want, you can access the documents electronically ahead of time.
okay.
So there's a link that Kerry sent us, and you can just pull it down rather than having to come in to pick up the folder ahead of time. You can just get it on your computer. So it basically makes life easier for me to review it.
Makes
But
it more difficult for me.
oh yeah, no, but I think we're still getting both. It's
Oh, we're
just
gonna
if you,
get both?
yeah, if you want it, it's just if you,
If the town issued tablets, it might be nicer, because then I could read it all off the tablet.
if you'd like to take that up to town council, I think yes, see what your
do my
budget looks
best.
like for next year, and let's invest in some iPads.
We're getting into budget season, so.
And limit your screen time if you behave.
Yeah, I'd like to see Brain Rot Donald up here during.
Be nice.
Anything to that additional, Ms. Owen, you wish to add?
No, thank you.
The teams? Yeah.
We were trying a new way. The original file sharing, when we were sending it electronically, wasn't working to allow multiple users to be able to add documents to that as they would come in. So IT suggested we try Teams. If it ends up not working, or if people want to try something else, I'm open to ideas. But if it's working, so far, so
Yeah,
good.
try anything once.
And the intention is to expedite information without traffic and necessarily people having to have the packets in hand.
Correct. Be able to access it whenever you can. Yep.
I, for one, like to have my packet, and I'd mark it up accordingly if I need to. And that's hard to do on the computer.
Well, you can print it.
Well, I can, but I don't want to.
There's a lot of tools, but that's all right.
Yeah, I'm more
Baby steps,
we old guys.
yeah. I think we're all set. If anybody wants to motion to get out of here.
I'll make the motion to get out to end the meeting.
Okay, very good. Anybody want a second?
Everyone stay.
I'll second the motion.
Mr. Obimba does the honors, so all in favor of adjournment, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We're adjourned. Have a good night.